Got me some coffee. I also messed with my mic a little bit. Um, Not because of this. There's like another project that I'm like recording for. And so hopefully my mic is a bit more. Let me tap it just to piss some people off. Hopefully it's a bit more clear now. But yeah, I need to play Mario Kart again sometime. It's been a hot minute. Hold on, let me readjusting my mic. Okay. Whoop. Wait, shit, where's my... There it is. But yeah, I thought early stream today, just so... I just really want to play some FF16. But at the same time, I also want to work on stuff. So hopefully, if I get it out of the way ASAP and get my fill for the day, I can also just go and do my work for the day. Let's cut the music. Let's cut music park. Some etc. Stuff. I need to remember to do this setup before stream because I can do it before stream. I just don't because I forget. Okay. Oops. Alright, where I left off. Right, time skip happened. The second time skip. Speak with Otto. So I think the next one that they're gonna try and have me face off against is Titan. I feel like that would make the most sense. You have anything new for me? Alright. I think that's like new game plus adjacent. Alright. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, what did you have for me, Vivian?
Here for another of my lectures. One would think.
I am surprised. 15 hours into the game, this is my first unvoiced dialogue. That's insane.
Going so soon?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. But now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire.
Is Martha Clive's mother? No, I'm an idiot. She's Stables girl, right? He's right. I'm glad. Okay, I'm really glad that this lore shit's in here because Yeah.
We could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
When do I unlock hunts, Nectar? Damn. Alright, whatever you say. Am I the only one who could see Nectar? Oh, there's a new quest. Of course there's a new quest. Where are you? Quest. Down there. Okay. How do I get to down there, though? Is there an elevator?
Does that one have blood on it?
Hello, the armory. Let me take a quick pit stop at the shop first. Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Huh. Limit break duration generation amount. Taking and dealing damage. Honestly,
It'd better all be here. Is that
I
all?
think I like this a lot. So okay. And what about my ability point? Enough to unlock area quest. Okay. I need to find a way downstairs. Unfortunately, as much as I love this map, it's not that great at showing verticality. But not a big deal, not a big deal. I think I found my way downstairs. Uh-huh. Where do I go?
Where did I put this?
This is upstairs, though. I just want to get to that quest.
Charlie says I can't go.
Good day to you too. I need to go downstairs. Okay, more stairs this way. Good. Anything cool here?
Rosaria's not so kind to travelers these days. If you're bound for the rest, make sure you keep your wits sharp and your steel sharper.
Good to know. Thank you, thank you. I like Clive's new sword. I think that looks cool. Probably go ahead and
Just say the word.
forge it up just in case. Oh, this just left me right where. Ay 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 ay. Are you sure this is not an elevator right here? This looks like an elevator. Why can't I go down? Oh, I can. I'm just fucking blind. I went in a circle for nothing. Hello, ferryman. How are you doing?
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right? Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses. The lake water doesn't agree with it, then? That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't.
Let me turn on my light real quick. I didn't realize it's not dark out, but my black lights is fucking with my tracking.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost. Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Alright, we are going wax hunting.
A faraway forest, that's for certain.
We'll prioritize it. The one thing I like about quests in this game is that they're very quick. Okay, Slate, Tail Falls. I don't know if have we seen a coral yet? I know Clive, literally the last time, right before the stream ended, fought like a war panther, but that wasn't explicitly coral. The game didn't call it a coral.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Alright. Not you, sorry. Oh shit, Goots! My man Goots is back! Okay. Okay, Blackthorn.
Back, are ya?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Warm Cry. Is that the weapon I'm currently equipping now? Hold up. Coral Sword.
Clive.
And I can't
What do you want?
upgrade the Coral Sword anyway. No, it doesn't look like it. That's lame. Of Gales.
Should last you a good while.
Likely not going to.
No scratches, right?
Okay, yeah.
Should last you a good while.
This. Apparently the belt I have now is higher defense. Chains. Oh! Okay, the swords do have different models. Good to know, good to know. That's where they want me to go. Go back. Realm, stone, top, creation, 1,000. I need to know where side quests are. Like, where I can find new ones. I'm guessing it's the State of the Realm. That State of the Realm sounds the most where the side quests are to me.
Ah, my favorite pupil. Allow me to educate you.
Huh.
Of course.
Oh god! The affinity chart! Hell yeah. Childhood friends. Oh shit. Shows you. Also, yeah, there's no difference between these 5 years. Oh wait, no, never mind. He has more facial hair. That's about it. Um, Jill. She has literally no change to her with 5 years. Oracle. Oracle is probably the one that aged the most. You can see his grays being whiter. Okay. Flames. Believed dead. Mysterious stranger. We don't know who this. He named Grace. We still don't know anything about this guy. Annabella. He assassinates her husband. Basia. Or Tyler died, right? Yeah, unfortunate. Sir Wade. Did Sir Wade die? Okay. Rodney. Yeah. Death in the file. Lines dominant. Benedicta. King of Walud. Lord Commander. She also looks like she has not aged a bit. Thought they were dead. Then Quentin. It's Hideaway. This is such a fun thing to go around. None of these guys have been pronounced dead yet at this point, except for him, which of course they just confirmed, like, his death. I'm assuming she died too, because they kind of liberated the whole town. Yep. Martha is presumed right now. Isabel the Dame, of course. Joshua. Ultima. It's a very fucking unnerving Ultima design. Second. And These guys. I don't see Vivian on this relationship. There she. Yeah, there she. Right? Where is she? This the ferryman. Oh yeah, yeah. She joined after. The foe hunting former lovers. Okay, so they did have a thing for each other, right? Medicine girl. Okay, the fact that like the medicine girl is here, I feel like she's going to play like a bigger role somehow. Okay. Odin's okay. You almost have all the factions. I feel like this pie chart's gonna get filled up with more Dhalmekian stuff. Damn.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Okay, Rosaria marches, the Night of Flames. I'm guessing this is what happened in between, like, the flashbacks. File. Marvin. Garuda's Rage. Or. Duchy. Foiled. The end of Eastport. Okay, so Rosalith is currently occupied by some Breek. The Drake decapitated. And Dominion. Clouds over storm. The world at war. Oh, hello. Oh, that's cute.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Thank you so much. Where's the side quest? I almost forgot the reason why I came over here. Oh.
If you need volunteers, just say the word.
Wait, did I say cock and ball? What the fuck? Hold up, I gotta show this to my friends immediately. What the fuck?
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh,
Yeah, this is just jukebox. Standard jukebox.
Ah,
Clive, a moment if I may. You'll be pleased to hear that I've completed another volume. And while my collection is still far from becoming the 1,000 tomes that young Crow has quaintly dubbed it, I hope the knowledge chronicled within might yet be of some benefit to the Hideaway. Of course, I would not have penned half as many volumes without the tales you and the others bring back from your travels, for which generosity I shall be forever grateful.
Is this just
Some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Okay, so
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Aegis? Aegis. Gotta... Huh. Founder... Twins. Here's the realm.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Holy fuck. The bestiary? I don't know. Shiva, Ramu, Garuda, Titan, Bahamut, Odin, Typhon. I'm not a big fan of there only being like 3 pages, but nothing states that there can't be anything. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's just 3 pages, huh? Oh well. I swear, if we go the entire game without seeing a single orc, I will be kind of disappointed. That's insane how there's like an icon between Phoenix and Shiva that we have not seen or heard of yet. Because right now I have both Ifrit and the Phoenix and Ramu and Garuda. I think I'm going to get Titan next. And there's also Bahamut, Odin, Mystery 1. 1, 2. That's 5.
The door to the shelves.
That's 5 like icons Clive does not have. 1, 5, yeah. The moment I get Shiva, I know I'm gonna be bawling my goddamn eyes out. Yeah, let's go to the 3 read. I guess because it doesn't tell me. I don't know what happened to the NPC that tells me where side quests are, but oh well.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Alright, let's try out the new ability. So what do the wisps do? I should probably double check exactly. I thought the wisps were going to be a different thing.
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
No available quests. Complete. Oh. The game will tell you when there's no more quests ever for a given area. Quests. Okay. Alright, time to finish cock and ball, I guess. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, sir, your cock and ball.
Well, did you find me some wax? Find is one way of putting it. Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves. Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know. Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Ooh, do I level up? Level 25? Let's go! Badge of Might +1. I think I might pick that. Always love hyper offense. Yeah. Alright. Martha's Rest. Ugh.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we? Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Ooh.
I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
To the Abbey. Oh, these guys are level 19. I don't need to fight them. But the allure of treasure is the better of me. Water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water. Okay, the auto charge projectile is probably like my favorite like accessory to have. Oh, did I grab the item I wanted to grab? I did. Cool.
Look. Up ahead.
Is that Martha?
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Holy shit. Okay, I could attack this? There's so much depth to this one attack. Holy shit. Goodbye, chocobos. I don't know why it's... Alright, fine. I'll kill this one too if that's what you want, game. I need to check out what the hell does this do? Not limit break. Not ignition. Oh! I see. This shit's good. I didn't see the absorb damage part.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Okay, and kill me then.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Okay, let me do this as well. Oh, that synergizes so well with the lightning rod. Holy shit. Oh. What the fuck?
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Goofiest quest clear. Breath of Wind Gouge. I don't like that.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Oh, rip.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice.
What's with the
They knew
comedically
what
large
happened
sack?
to them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearer's remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot were still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course.
Oh, the sack
Cole
of
and I will
ashes.
remain here and see to the Imperials.
Critics jump. Grab this item. Probably have to kill some wolves. Well, not wolves, but spiders. These are like level 19 spiders. I don't need to fight them. The map say. Okay, the map says this way. No, this way. Yes. Oh, hello, new enemy. Don't think I saw you before. What are you called again? Oh, it's a hunt.
Something has spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's what Doom does. I was worried when I got hit by Doom and I was like... Oops, I thought I was Phoenix. Okay, I take it this is where the this is why the hunting board has not been unlocked yet. It's because they wanted me to show. I definitely want to do all the hunts. Oh, I got hit with Doom. Oh, you are a great asshole. Nope. Fuck. That stagger damage be looking mad tasty, not gonna lie. Okay, got hit with another Doom. Get out of there! Get out of there, Clive! Fuck.
Nice try.
Bro, this is probably like the most fun fight in this game, and it's a fucking tutorial for marks. Did not mean to Ifrit that soon. Oh, that camera fucked with me for a moment there. Thank you! Ugh.
It's over.
Oh, I'm all sneezy all of a sudden. Probably the allergies finally getting to me. I cleaned the cat's water bowl earlier.
Didn't see that coming.
Bro, that fight was fun as fuck. That was a real, like, FF14 fight. Hold up. I'm sorry, let me honor your death after we get this item. Ooh, it thundering.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Oh yeah, no, my allergies are starting to get to me. Fuck! I can feel it in my eye. Tearing up.
Now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Back to Martha's Rest. So I see they're saving all the traditional Final Fantasy enemies for the marks, it looks like. That I'm perfectly fine with.
Thank you, Founder.
How convenient they move the camera to imply they move. Right.
No one survived then.
Unfortunately.
Sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
New quest is available nearby. The hell is this? White-winged wonder. Clive's chocobo? Hello.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? Yes, you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Alright.
Alright.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Will do. Yes, I want to prioritize the quest. The fact that it's a plus instead of an exclamation mark makes me think I'm going to unlock something. Because this is a Yoshi P game. If you played like FF14, they have a differentiator.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
They have a differentiator between normal side quests and side quests that like unlock something. So I think it's the same here, and I think we're going to unlock chocobo riding.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Oh, please tell me it's Ambrosia. We don't need to fight these guys. We are 6 levels ahead of them. Oh, why are my allergies acting up now?
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Okay.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
Ooh, a huntsman. Oops. I thought I hit the thing in time. Oops. Okay, it doesn't look like it affects magic burst at least.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Bro, Clive, put two and two together already.
That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well,
No.
bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
You're gonna get like a what's it called? Something that lets me mount her with. Yeah. And they give her a cool eye patch?
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh?
Oh, there's continuity
Probably
between
the
quests.
excitement getting to me, silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Aw, that's adorable. Chocobo unlocked. Let's go. How do I call the Chocobo? Oh. Let's go. I'm so happy.
Where's Gav?
I'm so happy I unlocked the Chocobo.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
I love how Jill just happens upon us
You remember
as
how
if
quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after
as
the
if she
fall of the
wasn't
Great
traveling with me.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's
Sambrek,
gates as we
Sambrek,
speak,
Sambrek.
looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Oh.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
So we're after the crystal, I guess. Ooh, more shit unlocked. Let's go, let's go. Otto's counter is now open. Yes! Hunt board! That's what I wanted. That's what I want to hear.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Reading table, hall, hunt board, alien reports. Okay. How many side quests? Just one here. I'm gonna have to check and see.
I don't know. You go first.
Oh yeah, let me see if there's anything new. Back to the world map. Probably not, from the fact that like everything's blocked off until we go here.
Don't just stand there gawping.
Okay, okay, I just wanna... Kestrian rolls, okay. Nothing new equipment-wise. I like three high potions though.
Better price than that.
You want to see what we have over here? You again.
Now, Martel. Don't try your apple soon enough.
Or a new one.
Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. There was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died.
Oh.
And now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
That's very... I don't know how to feel about me tearing up to a random NPC in one side quest I did canonically 5 years ago, but
Did you come through the forge today?
over there.
And you say Sid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for the census.
Ugh. Hello.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Oh.
All yours. Here you are. All done?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
No available quests.
So Martha's all right. You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Ugh.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Them old apples were enough to curdle your gut. But these beauties are as sweet as you like.
I'll have to pay the boys down in the backyard a visit to tell them thanks.
Anyways, that's enough about apples.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Make the mightiest of all Mughals. Just slay them all.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Okay, yeah, let me see the hunt board. Angel of Death. Okay, so they're just there. I'm just gonna take pictures of these descriptions so I can store them later. I can't even do this. FF6 months. Full of death. I don't like how this one is just another one of those Velociraptor things. Belphegor, though. That's quite the name. Okay, already got that one. Okay, let's finish up the side quest and continue on with the main story.
That room's as ragged as
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
What do you need?
I'd like to use the forge. I might as well.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
I have enough materials. And goodbye. Okay, I can't call a chocobo in the hub area. I guess that makes sense lore-wise.
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
They really did put... Oh, hell yeah. They really did put like a lot of care into these side quests. Big fan of that. Well, time to continue on with the story, I guess. Gotta figure out the dim. I just need to know where these huts are. Clearview Sembreak. Which it don't. Okay, around here, I see. Okay, just need to Fox Fry Cliff.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
Unfortunate, Gav.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day.
Just not like this.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Don't say that as if you're just putting out a death flag right now. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Make for Amber. I want to make for this cool item though. Killer bee. Water and water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water. Oops. I thought I hit this. Oh, asshole. Oh, she has a chocobo of her own. That's cute. Okay. Oh, I have to hold it to gallop.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the millers?
Hello, merchant. What do you got for me?
A long way from home, aren't you?
Have you already?
I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Hello, youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
Hello, tense music. Hello, youth.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you?
At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we should be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Think for Port Isol.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Alright, alright. You're just chilling. Okay. Whatever you say. Bitch! Water, 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 water.
The mother crystals collapse.
You're not going to like it.
Ooh, I'm almost level 26. Hold up. Just fixing my posture real quick. Hello. Let's go. me grab this while I'm at it. Goblin coin, hell yeah.
More of my mother's men.
Enough. Alright, dumbass. Can I? Okay, I guess not. Hello, Chocobo.
Ready, go?
Okay. They do a lot of clever indie work with the camera. Water, 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 and water, and water, 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 and water, and water, water. And this away?
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
Uh-oh. What is it, Torgal?
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Hello, Black Shieldsman. Hold up, I want to get rid of... I want to say fuck you to this guy specifically. Hey, dumbasses. That is such a fun thing to do.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Deals gates. Hold on, let me grab this.
something, boy? Death.
Found her.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know.
It's to send a message.
I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Hello, the bridge.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Hey, what do you have to say?
You'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Alright. It's like... Oh no, they're afraid of us. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, that beach is definitely like a hunt place. So...
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I also don't want to like be grossly over leveled, so I'm trying to run past as many places as possible. As many.
It looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Uh-oh. Oh no no no.
Have mercy. Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, getting that
Fuck off. Indigenous bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stalls. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed.
Protest time.
We'll need to find another way in.
Ed.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same.
Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. And Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned.
Which means the tunnels are abandoned
Do you think
too.
it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Blacklight burn.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
I love places like this, like abandoned places where nature looks like it's reclaiming.
Not abandoned then.
Hello.
Visitors! Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Hello. Don't mind if I do. I might as well. Just to make this go by faster. Hello? Oh, I was holding R2. Whoopsies. Enemies bested.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Is it him?
Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Wade.
So wait.
We can speak inside.
No fucking way.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
Yeah.
But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new
This
heir,
man
her
aged
obsession
so
with bearers
gracefully.
only seems to have grown.
He does not look 20 years older.
I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Joshua.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Is that who I think it is too?
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Thank you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I got me sideways.
Oh no.
The bastards are lucky I did.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us?
Yes.
A pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields. Then come!
Okay.
Die along with your flame!
Don't mind if I do.
Forest area!
Forest area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bye.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Wyvern to find their battle for them.
Ow. Hello. Come on. More reinforcements.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Alright, what boss fight is? Another Dragoon.
A noble stand, albeit
Alright.
a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
What point is that?
This land is in dire need of cleansing.
Alright. Then cleanse it! Alright, double jump time.
So wait! Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Ooh, this is so clean. Oh, 22,000. Let's go. Made to be broken. I'm guessing that's a limit break related achievement. Thank you for everything.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Damn.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Another seal?
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh, shh. Oh, it's nothing. Accidentally knocked something over on my table.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
The coral statue? I still have not seen anything that's referred to as a coral in this game yet.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
Just show him the fucking phoenix power already.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou
Oh,
might
he's
see
tearing
thy
up.
charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Damn.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Yeah, Rutherford. Make sure you use the good glasses with the cat paws.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
Right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
How come that, like, aside from his mother, Clive's entire family is just based?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Up.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Is she okay?
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
Posture changing.
Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
I mean, you also had, like, no other choice.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
Hold up, just changing the camera a bit.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't like the way she's saying that shit, because that's like massive death flags.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive.
Oh no.
Understand?
Oh no, no, no.
I want to choose a different path, a better path.
Please don't say
Live
this.
on my own terms.
Don't say this.
Before I can do that, I need to come to terms.
Don't say this. No.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Please, please don't say this.
Clive, I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Yeah, she's 100% dying this chapter. That was like the biggest, like, death flags speech I've ever heard from this game yet. Going back to the hideaway. Are we going back to the hideaway? That's odd. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Okay, 2 new quests. One of them unlocks something. Okay, moment of stuff.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Oh, could I refuse?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, a beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but...
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something.
Thank you. The other quest is by the mess.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad with all the bloody dust.
Dalmix are at a standoff. Okay. Wade. Hell yeah. What do you mean? You were there! Hell yeah, apples. Track. Listen, one weird thing about the writing is that as soon as it's no longer like main story, they treat Jill as if she's just not there, which is very odd because she was in the party during the Chocobo side quest.
How did we never hear about those guardians?
Hello.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Oh, actually, not right now.
May the goddess go with you.
Wait, actually, yes, right now. I get a free thing.
Whisper.
Hello, Talk. Berserker ring.
All done?
No, yeah. What about you? August.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. But normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Alright. Anything new by the hunt board? Probably not, because there's no notification. Yeah, just the same ones. Okay, that's out of our way. Hello, while I'm here.
And what can I do for you? Going persuading you down?
An elixir.
You're
Don't
rubbing me blind,
mind if I do.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Might as well sell my gill bugs. Temporary position dodge. I heard that one's not that great. The gill bug. Oh, right here. Doesn't turn up as much gill as I thought it would, to be honest.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
Is that it?
I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to recalibrate, aren't I?
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Okay. This should be a bit better. Not tracking my mouth that much. Okay. Yeah, this should work. Let me just, okay, I just needed to be angled down a bit. I was trying something else with the camera, but, wasn't really doing anything that I liked. So, oh well. What can I do? I just gotta remember to calibrate the camera more often. Oops, not Vivian. I want to talk to Karen.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So took it off his hands for a fair price.
Okay.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it.
A griffin?
Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern. That was it.
Okay, so this is
We'd be lost without you.
this is tied to the hunt board. Hell yeah.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming
Okay.
leatherworker.
Okay.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind.
I'm gonna have to test this the camera out some more after. Cause
Hopefully one of us will
alright.
be able to track him down.
Okay. Use the hunt board to locate the griffin. Okay. I'm guessing this will unlock more stuff. Hold up. It's not tracking my mouth that well, it looks like. Okay. Okay. Alright. Testing. Maybe. Okay. I think it's gonna be weird. Ugh. Oh well. Eh. I'll just do further testing later. Hey, hold up. Maybe the camera's at a weird angle. Alright. Okay. Seems to be tracking. Ah! That's fine. That's, you know, that's fine. Oops. Okay. Let's try this now. Oh, it's a different hunt. Okay. Westgate Simbreak. I am taking a picture of it. Okay. Before I leave, I need to check to see if there's any other quests.
How are you doing? Quick look.
Nothing. Nothing.
Seen enough?
Yep, thank you. So... Western Gate. Eh. Actually, looking at the time, I think I'm gonna head out for now. Yeah, shorter stream, but... yeah, I got stuff to do.